Leave it there. Leave it all there. Gratitude, Nobles. We just getting all set up. Give me 1 second and we're going to be rocking and rolling. We'll be rocking and rolling in a minute. One second. We live. Everybody good? Peace, peace, family. Can y'all hear me?
I can, yes.
All right. Let me plug my other mic up real fast. Everybody take their time. We're going to have an awesome deal today.
I'm sending you
Take your time.
an email.
You sending me an email?
Yeah.
For what? To do what?
To see if that gets you into the actual StreamYard. So right now on the YouTube, what I'm seeing on, streaming platform is showing on YouTube, but I don't show you.
I think you got it. You got to do that. You got to activate it or whatever you got to do. That's something you got to do on your end. I don't know if you need an email for me to do that, but I'm not 100% sure. But I can see. No, I haven't got an email yet.
Yeah, it should come in a second.
No problem. No problem at all. No problem at all. Take your time, brother. I see you on the Temple page. I see it say Lamarck Bay on the Temple page, Noble. You probably just got to start it.
Yeah, I see me on here. No, it started. The broadcast is live.
Okay.
Yeah, I see me on here. No, it started. Peace.
Peace. Peace, Noble. How you doing today? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
I'm doing good, shit. How about you, man?
Man, you know I'm always feeling good, man. There ain't no reason to feel bad. If I'm feeling bad, it ain't gonna do nothing for me. If I'm feeling bad, can't kill none won't die. So I gotta motivate myself. You heard me? Come on, man. Hey man, I'm just a tadpole out here trying to turn into a frog, man. I ain't trying to harm nobody, man. Hey, I'm the great nobody. I'm the great pretender. I'm the great pretender. Ah. How was your day? How was your day?
Everybody. Peace, Noble Mark.
Peace, Nobles.
Peace.
How was everybody day, man?
When you get home, when you get a chance, Sheik, can you click on the link that was sent to you?
Give me one. Okay, let me check. Email
Yeah, to the Gmail.
to
Your
my
Gmail.
to my Gmail. 1 second. Let me look. You know how you got to do the countdown. You got to, you know how Alonzo like he had the countdown in there. You do the countdown and then go live.
It's on.
Peace, 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 peace.
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 Oh, let me get my bag.
It's doing the countdown right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and right here in front of you.
Huh?
Right here in front of you.
There you go. Peace, family.
Peace, Sheik.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing excellent.
Nice. Gratitude. So I'd like to give everybody gratitude for logging on to our Temple and School YouTube channel. If you're on our Temple and School YouTube channel, gratitude. If you're not, our Temple and School YouTube channel is Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School. Science Temple and School. If you haven't subscribed to our Temple and School YouTube channel, please do, as we're building our YouTube channel and as we're building content for our YouTube channel and for our family and friends and for the public. We want you to see what we have to offer. This channel is going to offer different things each day: workout, cooking, education, history, science, finances. We're going to have podcasts all on our channel. We don't need no one to monetize us. Why? Because the Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School have a plethora of businesses. So we're going to monetize ourselves and push our own platform and push our own supplies and our own books. Islam?
It is absolutely long.
Gratitude. Gratitude. So before we get into this book offering today, I also just want to highlight some things because I always like to talk about growing and how can I talk about investing in yourself and making sure you always improving on your product. So I've been getting a lot of feedback, and I told y'all I do like these little case studies, and I send emails out to people. A lot of stuff I do, I just take the model of what I've done in the university, and I throw it out, and I see how people respond. And so these are the responses that I'm getting as I continue to improve everything what we do. Like I said, I'm a teacher, and so a lot of these skills you take in life and just model it. That's why we have a great team. So as I'm talking to brothers, educated men and professionals, I was dealing with a guy today. I'm giving a real example. So the guy ordered a book from me. I'm gonna show real stuff because I wanna demonstrate, and I want us to demonstrate what we have and what we have to offer as a great source. So the brother went on my PDF book page company, and he purchased this for $90. He hit me up. He said, "Brother, man, you're doing an amazing thing." But he said, "I really thought that was the book for $90. Is it the book?" I said, "Brother, you know what? I'm gonna send you the book. You know, because I get the book. I told y'all, I get the books printed. I'm alumni from Grand Canyon University, so I have connections, and then my brothers have connections too. But make a long story short, so he said, "Brother, I don't have no problem paying whatever you say because the book is how much on Amazon, family?" Huh? Come on, we here.
I believe like 4,700.
So if the book is 47 or 4,800, and then they say it's only one left or it's only two left, I'm telling you what I know. It's only prints. So if the book on Amazon for 4,800, and you say, "Well, I just go buy the book off Amazon for 4,800," and you buy the paper, I guarantee your paper is not going to be different than our paper. What you think? Huh?
Absolutely.
Huh? It's not. And so the brother was like, "You got the book printed?" I said, "Yep." I said, "Well, brother, send me your information, send me all your address, and I'll ship this to you." He was like, "Man, you amazing." Now the book on Amazon gonna come just like this. The book is 4,800 on Amazon paper. And so if I did it for 10% of the price, for 480, man, it's still a value. And I'm able to do that. I told you, I don't mind dealing with my own people. I have my own crowd. I have my own target market. So if people like, "Man, that's 48 on Amazon." And if you have a company, like, what make you different from Amazon? He said, "Why do people look at you different from Amazon?" It's gonna beep. Don't let it beep. And she said, "I don't know." And so what I'm saying, we making all these other people rich and then coming to me like I'm doing something wrong. But this is 4,800 on Amazon. This is 4,800 on Amazon. Paper. So when we doing what we doing, and as we teach, and I told y'all, man, I never die poor and broke because I have my own following. I can share all this more stuff down and everything and jump right back into my real world. Everyday life, and never have to speak about nothing more science there. Just see me as a Moor. I never have to say nothing about Moor. I never have to teach nationality or international law and amendments or nothing and show people it's our problem why we're not connected. I don't have to say nothing again. And so if that's the case, you got to understand why we're not doing what we need to do. So as I showed that, the brother was like, "Man, I would rather," and he was like, "Have you ever thought about just doing expensive books and rare books printed?" I said, "Man, you all in my head." He was like, "Sir, I'm telling you," he's like, "Me and my family and all of the brothers that I got, and I'm not going to tell you who this brother is because it ain't nobody business." He was like, "We will support you." He was like, "You know how much I paid? Watch this. I'm about to show y'all real talk." He said, "You know how much I paid for Russian icons?" I said, "I already know." He said, "What's Russian icons?" I said, "Vladimir Ivanhoff." He looked me up. He was like, "Man, you've been doing this for a long time, lecture." I said, "I got Russian icons by Vladimir Ivanhoff. And I got all the other Russian icon books. I'm going to send them to y'all. All my muftis. I got all the other Russian icon books. All the other ones. This is by Vladimir Ivanhoff." And so as we were talking and as we were building, he like, "Sir," he like, "I'm not telling you what to do." He like, "Look, a book like the what's that book? I forget the name of the book by Ivan Van Sertima, not Golden Age of the Moors. He got another one that's like about $20. And I just give an example. I forget the name of the book because I've been doing a lot today. But anyway, so say he like, "Man," he like, "Let me give you an analogy, sir. A book that's $20 on Amazon," he like, "You don't even have to waste your time dealing with people. Let them buy that from Amazon for $20. He said, that ain't your crowd. He said, you not cheap. He said, man, I've been following you for over 8 years. He said, you do community service all over you from Flint, Michigan, aren't you? I said, yeah. He said, man, you was a minister first, wasn't you? I said, yeah. He said, you done enough work. He said, your thing, he was like, I'm just saying, he was like, your platform is getting all these rare and expensive books that the average, that 99.9% of misnomer black people that call themselves spiritual or educated is not going to have. They're not going to know. He said, I'm telling you. He said, I'm telling you, I'm a professional and a teacher and an educator. I taught for 30 years college. He said, he's like, I'm telling you teaching me. So if a professor tell me that retired from a huge university, a European, come on, man. And he said, I've been sending college students to you. He said, haven't you been getting emails saying, hey, man, such and such professor? It's a European named Spencer Dew that wrote the book, The Alliites. Look it up on Amazon. He a European professor. And I ain't got to say no more. And then you'll be like, okay, yep, I'm telling you what I know. And so as these people coming to us, they like, why would anybody that say they are more go on Amazon and buy all these rare books? He's like, they're not going to get them. He's like, so you know they don't know what you know, sir. They can't, because you have it all. And I'm academia. So once again, as we start perfecting our My PDF book page, I'm going to be excluding PDFs. I'm going to be excluding all PDF books and only having expensive and rare books, print on demand. So when you go on Amazon, if you see a book on Amazon, and I'm going to demonstrate, like as I'm doing live, you go on Amazon and see how much this book is. This one I tell people I don't have a problem with doing what I'm doing, because I do this on the college campus. When I go on the college campus on Wednesdays after I lecture, because I'm alumni from Grand Canyon University, look me up and see, do I got a real master's degree in Christian education with a minor in linguistics and first century history? Look me up and see. Look me up and see, do I got a bachelor's degree in business management with a minor in marketing and sales and nonprofit startup? Look me up and see. Look me up. Look me up and see if I said I've been a minister for a long time, I'm doing that. Look me up on YouTube. Do a Google search, Reverend or Minister Kareem Goodman. And then if that ain't enough for you, then I send you CDs of me when I was in Flint, Michigan, ministering all in the churches and the prisons. So how much is this on Amazon? So and like he was saying, if you even just sold a book for 10% of what they are on Amazon, who have a problem with you? Because they say one left. I know the game, just like they say we going out of business. Yeah, you're not going out of business, but if you are, who cares? So one left. So it's one left, they sell it, then magically it's another one on there soon as one sold. I thought it was only one left. I just showed 3. The next one is this one. You go on Amazon, you see how much this costs. So you that excited and that geek to go on Amazon and buy some paper for this much money, and you know more that are printed and binded for you. If the book $5,000, why you have a problem with saying, hey, Sheik, man, print that and bind it and give me a tax and receipt for your temple and school. I want to help y'all be successful. I ain't just asking nobody for no donations. And we got a business page, MoorishHaberdashery.com, where we sell all our Moorish American regalia and much, much more. The Europeans like, man, you just like Jeff Bezos. As we start improving on our page, as we starting to produce our own soaps and our own candles and our own underwear and our own garments, all the tunics and all that, we starting to produce them on our own. As we start buying all the machines to do it, we producing this stuff on our own. So why do we want to make somebody else rich? Because those platforms, it's nothing. They don't make books, they just sell them, and then they make this paper. If you go on Amazon, they make this paper this much, but you would be like, well, I'll go on Amazon to get the hard copy and give Jeff Bezos damn near $4,000, $3,000 for this, and somebody that you know or more and a sheik that you know that's building, that's real, you won't even support it, and you will go spend it for some paper, and the whole book is black and white. Like you will spend that much for some paper, and then we're not even smart enough. Like when I say I don't even have to say this to a lot of my college students and Europeans, they like, sir, you don't even have to sell this to me. They're like, I know what you're doing. People talk about, oh, I thought it was the hard copy. And he like, you should tell them just go to Amazon and buy the hard copy then. They not. He was like, that's why they come to your page, because they seeing all those expensive books for cheap, and they know they ain't the damn book, but they think they being slick. Oh, I thought it was the hard copy. So if that's the case, we changing the whole platform, and we gonna all those expensive books, we only offer them print it and bind it for our price. If not, you go to Amazon and buy all these books. And I show 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to Amazon and buy those books for that price, and don't complain. While we willingly give Jeff Bezos, give him all that money and get them rich. Don't say nothing to me. Go on Amazon and see how much this costs. Everybody be talking about, I can read it on my device. Okay, but then you go on Amazon and download and pay for the damn PDF for your tablet, for your Amazon Nuke. You will go on there. But then the paper, look how much the paper book costs. You got a problem with me? I'm offering you the book and the damn PDF. I am Amazon. That's why I told my wife and my family, I said, be prepared to when we disappear. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Because when other people doing what I'm doing, we love them. They'll sell a water that I'm selling for $1, and you would love to buy it for $4,000, and I got the water for $1. You would go buy the water for $4,000. Well, I want to buy it. He got it. If you would just, the man will print and bind it for you. He'll print it and bind it for you with his company, and you say you are more. And so we'll watch ourselves struggle and all that, and won't even do it. And we have the opportunity to help somebody. We say we reading and we studiers. Be damned us. Be damned us. Stolen legacy. Here it is. I don't have to talk about nothing. My Mufti don't have to talk about nothing and tell you to go to some hidden bookstore or some this and spend thousands of dollars with somebody else. We don't have to say, hey, go on Amazon and buy that. Why? We supposed to say, hey man, get with Sheikh Goodman Bey and holler at him, hit him in his inbox. He have his My PDF books, but he buying and print expensive books on demand. You should want to deal with him, because if you let your homie get the book, you can print it and bind it again. That's the glory of buying books for him. Because if you let your friend borrow the book and you like, man, can I get my book? He said, oh man, they burnt up or whatever. Print it again. You got it from the sheet, and you got it for a fraction of the price, and he printed and bind it. This is a value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somebody on here got to tell me how much is all these books I just put on here as I'm doing this. I want y'all to see the value of what I'm doing. Somebody should be giving me a total. Should nobody be sitting on here like a bump on the log, just like, ooh, wow. Somebody should be giving me a total of all these books on Amazon right now. And then after I finish, it should be a total. 1. This is 1. 2. Peter Lambert Wilson, Sacred Drift. 3. Russian Icons by Vladimir Ivanov. 4. Tavistock Institution of Human Engineering by John Coleman. 5. Stolen Legacy. I don't know how much this is on there, but we got it. I'll get it to you for free if you get some books. I'll just get this shit to you. And then it's another book, Judah Trembles on the Rome. By, who was by? That's by, he wrote what's the author name? I forgot. He wrote the same book from Babylon and Timbuktu. Damn, Randolph, if I'm not mistaken. I got all these books. I got all David McRitchie, his book, Ancient and Modern Britons. I got all this stuff. Golden Age of the Moors. So watch this. I'm going to give you all a true story. Right now, Empress, I go on Amazon and see how much this costs. So when Empress jumped in my inbox, I had the PDF for a small price. She said, oh, I'm waiting for the book to be shipped. I said, ma'am, I sent her. I said, well, ma'am, you know this ain't the book. But go on Amazon. I said, the book is $500 on Amazon. I said the book $499 on Amazon. Go on Amazon and buy the book for $500. Do you think she hit me back? Hell no. The Golden Age of the Moors by Ida Van Sertima. I got the PDF for the lady for $40. I'm telling people you go to Office Mac and Staples and print it where I want the book. You know what? Leave me alone. And so another lady was like, I don't think your people is smart.
No.
I'm telling you, this is exactly what Europeans said. Like, I don't think your people is smart. She like, the book on Amazon is $4.99. So this, and that's what I'm saying. My wife said, them ain't your people. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So she like, the book is $4.99 on Amazon. So if you got a PDF, a book for 40, why would you think that's the book? If it's for 70, you should be like, okay, the company is my PDF books. And then I say we print expensive and rare books on demand. So I said, if you want the book printed, that $40 can be added onto the book, or go on Amazon and buy it for $500, because I have it printed for you. If you want it, I have it printed for you, but it's just gonna cost you $100. If you don't want it, go on Amazon and buy the book for $500. Oh, I thought the book was hard copy. I just go on Amazon and buy it. You know what I said? Be my guest. Man, be my guest. I have no problem with nobody doing that. Be my guest. I just go on Amazon and buy it. I bet you won't. And I talk cash stuff too. I said, if you're gonna go on Amazon, show me you bought off Amazon for $4.99. I bet you all your soul you ain't bad. You went to the Chinese store and bought some weave. Please. Who you think you talking to? Who you think you talking to? I know you ain't talking to me. I know you ain't think I'm stupid. You ain't went no Amazon and bought no book for no $4.99. You got to be tripping. You saw me, you thought you getting over. And then other people be like, man, y'all ain't finna hustle this, man. I told y'all when I have all these other people, testimonies, real people in life, and start talking about our own people, be like, y'all crazy. Be like, I've been knowing this man from college, from all this. This man been doing a solid. He do this for all the college students, help them get books. He was like, this man, instead of us using all our financial aid money, eating it up, this man got all the books, and he print them and bind them for us. And he'll give us the PDF. Why y'all got a problem with this man? Can't nobody say nothing. Can't nobody say nothing. So I just showed y'all right here, print it and bind it. So a person to go on Amazon and get White Collar on Amazon and say, hey, Empress, I want to borrow your book. And my Empress, she nice. She want to show everybody stuff. Why are you looking like that? How much the book cost? $4.99? Come here, babe. So she finna pull it up. But anyway, and you got this book. And you got the PDF and the Sheikah print it and bind it. You can hit me up and say, Sheikah, man, can you just bind that book for me? You know, I already got the PDF. I say, just pay for shipping and me binding it. Ship it right to you if you don't want to do it yourself. That's the value of what I do. And so I'm telling y'all true stories. A lady hit me up. I want Golden Age of the Moors. I said, the PDF is this price. But I said, I'll print it and bind it for this. The $40 you gave, I'll print it and bind it for you, ma'am, for $125. She said out of her mouth, verbatim, well, I would just go to Amazon and buy the book off Amazon from Jeff Bezos. This is a Moor, a fucking emperor. Excuse my candor. Like you talking to me like I care. Woman, I'll give you the fucking book. Excuse me, and print it. Come here, that's it. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. I'm finna show you it though. Watch, I'm finna show you. Watch my Empress right here. I'm finna show you. So, watch my Empress. There go the price right there, man.
Oh, that's the different one. Yeah.
For paper. Only thing different is the cover. Man, I can put the same cover on here if that's all you want. And then when you open the book, it ain't nothing but black and white. It's all black and white. It's 462 pages. Man, you don't even need the book. I teach the book verbatim as you go page for page. Here go the book right here. Is this the whole book? Yeah, that's the whole book. So this is what I do on a college campus, man. When I say I don't want followers. When I told y'all, I already written my story. So right now, with those books that they show, what's the price of those right now? Anybody got a total price of all them books on Amazon? Do y'all want? Oh, and I forgot the last one. And the last one. For all my Moors, this is the last one. Y'all want me to go through it again?
No, I got all of them.
Thank you. And so I'll wait.
Without equating that last one, just the 4 books before that alone is $10,000.
Say that again, Noble. Say that again loud and clear.
I said even before I added the 5th book, just the 4 books, the 4 previous books alone, the total of it is $10,000. And it's actually $10,000 and some change, but I think $10,000 gets the point across.
Now, and I got all those books hard copy. You know that, right? Talk to him.
So I look at it like this, like when you prefer the book with the binder in it instead of like the book with the hard copy, you gotta sit there and hold it open. all day, and then you gotta put what they call the book marketing and all that. I prefer the book in the bind. You know what I'm saying? That way I can just boom, lay it on the table, have it open tape, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
And the last one, I want everybody to look for, but you probably ain't gonna find it on Amazon because it's out of print. This one. So my noble just said them books I just showed were already 10,000. And you'll go on Amazon, and a lot of them books, when they say this is one left, it's reprints. Just like that Marcus Garvey letter that's on Amazon for $3,080 that I got. I have everything. So you happy to go to somebody else with a last name to buy the same thing I have? You want me to put it in the frame? I'll put it in the frame for you, put all that stuff on there. And I'm not gonna charge you no $3,800. I'm not gonna charge you no $3,080, but we'd be happy to pay a whole bunch of money for this shit that'll more have. I'm a real educator. I'm not one of them. I can go anywhere on my own dime. I can fly first class. I don't gotta beg nobody for shit. I don't need nobody to pay my bills. I pay my own bills. If I want to go buy me a whip, I go buy me a whip. Cash. Legit. What are we talking about? So my Noble, go ahead. I'm sorry, Noble, say what?
Say as far as Atlantis, the latter days, I don't see that one. I just see Atlantis, a bunch of different other Atlantis books.
Because it's unavailable. And when you start trying to do a Google search, like on all those, you're going to see how much people be selling these books for. Just like your Moorish heads, when you start seeing other people, Europeans, selling your products and things. And then we have a problem with what I'm doing and we've been made Jeff Bezos a multi-billionaire. And all this stuff that I just showed you, my Mufti just said, only 4 books that I just showed is $10,000 and they only reprints. And y'all have a problem with what we doing? So what I'm telling y'all, what we're going to do is upgrade our company. We don't have PDF books no more. We only have rare reprints. If you want a cheap PDF book, we'll get that to you because you bought something and we'll buy it. But any other way, we don't have nothing cheap. You can't come to me for that no more. Because we have a value. And I told y'all, man, right now, everybody say they're more, and they say, man, this costs too much on Amazon to get. It's $200. The average more don't have it. And I guarantee the average more had it for years and asked them, have you read it? And do you understand it? And can you teach it? Oh, I had that book for years. What you doing with it? I bet you was collecting Fuji dust. Go to each chapter. I don't need the book. You can go to each chapter and be like, this man, I don't think that man can do that. Go to each chapter and let's have a conversation. I'll go to each chapter and then I'll reverse it and go from the last chapter to the first. If that's what you want to do, because I got time.
Okay, I did find it, but they all unavailable.
I know that. So when I speak, I ain't speaking for I'm trying to be somebody. I'm telling you, I already know. I already know what the price, I already know what it is. Because I do this on the college campus. I'm an alumni from Grand Canyon University. I'll be telling everybody, look me up and see if I'm lying. Y'all saw pictures. So when I'm doing this on the college campus with students and they say, okay, man, Sheikh Goodman Bey, please don't leave. We're going to make sure we buy at least 1,100 books, but give them to us for a good price. I say, I know all y'all. I'm going to give them to y'all for $5 a piece. You do the math. Do the math. Do the math. I already know the number. Talk to me.
You said what the price was?
1,100 books for $5 PDFs with all college students that's spending their damn financial aid money up, eating it up, and the professor's only using 1 or 2 chapters. My Empress know what I'm talking about because she right there laughing. Tell me the price.
5,600, man.
You damn right. I don't talk, that's why I say I don't gotta talk no money shit with nobody. I deal with college students, man. I can spread this stuff. I'm providing something. I'm going to college campus every Wednesday and be like, man, don't leave. Well, you will sell us all books for $5? Yeah. I had one student get 300 books one day. Me and him, he like, well, can you just go over your whole thing? Like, you got time? Yes, I got time. I'll do this for you. He a graduate student. He said, man, I need books. I need all books. I'm going to the library. It ain't there. He said, I can get these for $5, then print them. And then you'll print them for me for me. And I said, I showed him some. I said, you a student here, right? I said, yeah, you got to talk to people and get this stuff printed. The people like he was alumni, he giving you keys. You don't got to pay for none as a student. As you a student, use this facility. Print all the shit you need as a student. That's part of your business. You creating. He worked with me. I'm telling you, I'm about to go. I told y'all, man, I'm going somewhere. We going somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? So every more talk about, Exhume of the Nation, man, the reason why nobody's going to teach from Exhume of the Nation, all the TikTok people, because all that stuff they talk about, this is going to burn all their fingertips, strictly off, all off. And why wouldn't you want to get the PDF from me for a fraction of the price? Or say, man, I'm not going to Amazon and give Jeff Bezos $200 for some paper, because this is how the book come on Amazon, like this for $200. Man, and the whole book is black and white. The whole book is in black and white. Everything in the book is black and white. The pictures, everything in freaking black and white. The only thing is color is the front part and the back part. So you pay $250 for a whole bunch of black and white pages. And here it is, a publishing company that's Moorish. We do our own shit. And our own Moorish got a problem with it, but the Europeans love us. All the books that y'all be getting, like from Peter Moon, which is his pen name, from Peter Lambert Wilson, which is Hakeem Bey, and all that, these are their own publishing companies. These are their own print companies. But then when the more do it, we don't support it. We act like, they got their own publishing company. Fool, I do too. What are you talking about? And I'm a scholar with a real education. What are we talking about? So right now, everybody say they're more. I'm telling everybody why you don't have this. Because it costs $200. Because it costs $200. And all your homies should be, if y'all more, y'all should put the money together, get with a sheik and say, sheik, I need you to print that and bind it for me. We're not giving Jeff Bezos that money. We're going to give it to you, sir. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you. We're going to give it to you. We're going to let you print and bind it. We ain't going to give the same price to Jeff Bezos. And I don't give a shit who the book is. If whoever it is, why would you put it on Amazon for that price? It ain't worth, nothing of our science is worth this price where you got to make a decision. Am I going to get some bread or this motherfucking book? Look how they do us. I told y'all that little compilation book, what it's talking about, the Indian, the Black, or whatever it's called, and the book is like $500,000 on Amazon. And I did a lecture on that. I said, how can this book be $500,000 and the books you quoting in your book that's $500,000 is only $20 on Amazon? And I get all that shit away. So how can this piece of trash, your little compilation book, cost $500,000? Because you bind it and print it and look good. And all your information in there and the rest of the shit you made up, it comes from books or connotated, whatever, or you reference come from $20 books. So how can your book be $500,000? You can't even explain that. You can't even explain that. And what we'll do, make posts, man, look how much they sell the stuff for, because it's so secret in there. It costs $500,000. We all need to put a collection together to get the book for $500,000. Really, nigga? Excuse my candor. You gonna put 500 bands together and I got it. It ain't nothing but a document. And then when I had it for people, this what Negroes will say. Oh man, it ain't nothing but an outline. That's all it is. Yes, the words like that, but the science is there. Everything on there that you need. But Negroes will complain. If you taking your doctor and I say all the answers is on this napkin, and you say, oh, well, I needed it in this. Man, this is all the answers. This all the science. This all the data, everything. But it's on a napkin. I say, nigga, just copy it, fool. Oh, I ain't thinking. Well, go buy it for $500,000. And I'm saying like this because this how crazy we are. And it ain't no disrespect to nobody. It ain't no disrespect to nobody. But when we say, oh, we don't have these businesses, we have these black businesses, and everybody's scamming, which they are, here it is or more, got a company that he give you the PDF for a small fraction of the price, and he tell you go to Office Max and Staples and print it and bind it. And then my European customers, my Albion customers, my Trelodite customers, whatever, they say, we don't want to go to Office Max and Staples and do nothing. We want you to print it and bind it, sir. We want you to print it and bind it, because I'm not going on no damn Amazon and buy this for no $4,800. I don't care what I can do for free. It's like I tell people, do your own taxes for free if you want to. Build your own roof. If that's the case, people won't have companies. You can do anything on your own. But if somebody's selling the product on Amazon and it ain't nothing but a reprint and it's for $4,800, and the more that you know doing the same thing and you won't support them, and you'll say, man, I'll sell you the book for a fraction of the price. I won't even sell it for 10%. I'll give it to you if I print and bind it. Damn, I got to make some money because you're giving it Jeff Bezos all that money. So you don't want to see a sheik that you know, an educator, that you know been on the battlefield a long time, that you know you can go back to Flint and say, this man been doing so much charitable services. This man been doing charitable services in Arizona. This man from Flint, Michigan and live in Arizona. This man traveled all over on his own dime. This man have real degrees working with kids and doing all this. This ain't no goofy Negro on the internet begging nobody for nothing. Because why? Because everybody, I bet you I can go on y'all Instagram page and everybody holding up motherfucking books, excuse my candor. I'm just going to speak how I want to on my page. And they hold up, oh, look what I got from Amazon, but I bet you ain't cracked that book. You ain't got time. I don't need the book. I bet you every book you got on your shelf, I bet you I'll read it. And I bet you I'll do a dissertation on it. And I'll come from no biasness. So why would you go to Amazon and buy this for $4,800 and the more right here? You should be getting everything right now today in your catalog. Why would you go on Amazon and you see this Russian icon by Vladimir Ivanov and go on YouTube and see a brother talk about these are some ancient blacks? And I done told you ain't no such thing as ancient blacks. Black wasn't even used to describe ethnicity in the first century. That Willie Lynch is all a fraud. These are Russian icons, just like the ancient and modern Britons. So why would you go to Amazon and deal with all them? If you deal with me and spend money, I'll give you gifts. Just imagine if you connect to me and everybody on here say, man, I need all them books and I'm getting books. Sheik, you buy one book, I'll give you 4. You say, man, I done bought one book for this man. This man said, hey, man, he go to PDLs, go to Office Mac and Staples and print them and bind them. So $4,800, you'll go buy a book instead of dealing with us. So as I close, I'm done. I just wanted to eloquently explain that. My nobles, all my muftis on here, they have some books to offer for everyone. And I don't know if the books are printed and binded books, but I'll let them drop their thing down because they have at least 5 or 10 books that they want to offer for the public. And we can bind the books. That's why I'm saying it got to be worth the value. It got to be worth the value. We're not a big old company where we got multi-billions of dollars and where we can just devalue all our items and sell them for pennies, like when all the Negroes sold all their clothing line out and put their stuff on the shelf, and they came up with all these tight clothes because they know we'll just give up the money, and all the clothes, all the urban things we'll sell out for $1 because they can devalue our money, they can devalue our products, they can devalue our garments, they can devalue all our books. Say, oh, we'll just put it on this price for a whole bunch of money, and then reprint the books. And then we go in here and be like, oh, man, there got to be something in it. It's all a trick. So as I close, all my muftis are on here. And my muftis, man, if y'all want to break down a couple of books and talk to the people, the floor is open, man. Muftis? Muftis? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Man, talk to me. Oh, I done passed the mic.
I don't have any boots right now.
Okay. They said, okay. All right. So you know I got to do some pun. We on here freestyle. And after I done went down, they like, ooh. And now it's time for yo, Sheik Goodman Bay. Pass the mic to Brian Hicks Bay. I ain't got nothing.
I got a couple of books.
I done So I'm saying Islam for those that have something. That's why I love my noble Solomon. I said, come on, he said what he mean what he say. Hey, I ain't talking to Solomon. Solomon, I ain't got nothing. Islam, but those that said they got something, where you at? Those that said they got, because Solomon didn't say he has nothing. If he didn't read it, he ain't say, yep, she got something. Everybody that said they got something, step up to the mic and spit that venom.
I got the same boots you got now, you know what I'm saying, as far as like you having it and somebody want it.
Well, that's fine, but in the text green, that's why I said it's okay. We're going to continue to have these, and everybody going to be doing it on their own time. There's certain books that I was like, nobles, that y'all want to do specifically, that you can print and buy, as long as they good and rare books. These don't have to come from me. I told y'all, because we a team. Remember, that's why I wanted to do this live, to show everybody the type of man I am. None of this have to come from me. I don't have to make a slug. My noble can say, all my nobles on here right now can say, this book you get from me, this book you get from me, this book you get from me, this book you get from me. And that can go to them. Because my noble's going to give a small percentage to the school. We a body. I don't have to make a slug because I do my own thing. So what I'm telling y'all, just because I did that, I don't want nobody sending me a slug. That's what I'm telling y'all. So those books, y'all got to come together and send it to the cipher and then say, okay, this came to the body. She get a little percentage. Y'all, this y'all thing, because I do my thing. This is what I'm showing the world what we do as a body. This is what I'm showing the world as we do as a conglomerate. This ain't about me, because a lot of the stuff that I have, y'all those a lot of books that y'all say you want to offer. So I'm excluding myself. What I'm doing is just orating. I'm just bringing the science out to get people comfortable of doing this thing. I'm excluding myself. And so when y'all do y'all thing, y'all might be on here and all y'all got 10 different books. Y'all have to give them y'all cash out or whatever y'all paying device. So if it's 10 of y'all on here and all y'all got 10 books and or say 5 and all y'all got 10 books and there's 50 books, and after you do your 10 books, that's directly you. The next person, that's directly you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Why? Because we a body. Y'all all are different branches of this leaf. I do my own thing. I put the bag out there. So when we doing this ain't got nothing to do with she. So what? And I'm glad Solomon's saying that, because Solomon is giving an example. This is why I said, let's talk, to show people what type of tribe we are, for they can want to deal with us, for they can see, because people have been following me for years, y'all, for years. And I've been the same ever since. I ain't changing. So if that's the case, if I got all this and I sell all this on my own for good prices, and I'm showing people in the world, I can exclude myself. Because my boy just hit me up. He said, man, I want 4 of them books, print them and bind them. You can't. And I'm saying live right here to the people, it can't come from me. I'm going to have to send you my Mufti's information. Once we break this down, nothing comes to me, because I do my thing. It's just like if I came to your city and I'm trying to tell you to hustle and it's my product and I'm putting all the money in my pocket. That ain't right. That ain't how I do. We got the product. And so as we doing it, I'm trying to show people what we do and what we have to offer. Y'all, my brothers, I want the same thing for myself, for y'all. So if we have this, y'all are all salesmen. So what, I presented that. And Solomon made a clean example. Solomon was like, well, damn near all the books that you just showed, Sheik, is what I want to offer. So what Sheik say? Well, that's what I want. Sheik excluding herself. So when it comes again, Sheik ain't got nothing to do with this. She just going to be here chilling.
Right. That's pretty much what I was saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, so many words.
I know. Solomon, we here, Noble. That's why I say to everybody, check the text string. We here. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm building a platform. The platform is building, so everybody gonna see what we do. I have the product. I want y'all to do something. Why? Because I'm a part of y'all. That's like if all y'all get in the bag and they say all y'all making $1 million and say, man, we giving Sheik 10%. Because Malik was like, I don't got a problem giving Sheik 20%. I said, I don't want 20%. I said, I want personal 10% because I want to be 10% partners with my brothers. The other 10% going to the temple and school before we can do work. I don't want 20%. I'm not greedy, because after I get 10% from everybody for putting everybody on, I'm going to have the same thing y'all have. No more, no less.
Islam.
No more, no less. The rest going to us doing business. The rest going to this. The rest going to that. Whatever we want to do. We selling cars. We own property. We buying this. We buying old school cars. That's going to that. But that's what we want to show people. We have product. And so this ain't about me. And I'm glad Solomon speak from the heart and be like, well, damn, Sheik. Imagine if everybody logged on here right now and saw what we did, and everybody said, well, I want all those books you just did, because I see the value. All those books were $10,000. And they say, man, I'll give you a purchase, because this already happened, $300 a piece for all them books. I had somebody give me 10% from all the books. And he was like, man, can I give you this? I said, I don't even want to take that. I said, I'll take this and print them and bind them. He said, I don't care, whatever. I'm not paying $10,000 for all them books. I'll pay this. I did it for the man. So I want to spread that to my nobles.
Islam. One of the, how can you say, rare and influential books that I think people should know about and should be ready to receive would be the Esoteric Science of the Feds. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's dealing with our feds that they normally see you in. You know what I'm saying, that the people normally see you in. Mm-hmm. And because most people don't know that the feds and the graduation cap is the same thing, and that they represent 360 degrees of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that tassel represents wisdom, which is known as what? Sophia. And it flows what? Freely. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of valuable information in that book. And it's one of the books that you're not just going to find everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a rare book.
I agree. And that's why, and I'm glad my noble said that, because as educators, nothing is new under the sun. Everything is gathered, compiled, and divinely prepared. We'll give Alicius Levi the credit when we talk about some baphomet, and he'll tell you he wouldn't know nothing was nothing but a transcriber. But when our own scholars and do research and we give credit to the original thought, we talk about, oh, well, this, it's nothing I can do again. All I can do is make it plain and put it and compilate it to all this and make a compilation and give credit to the original thought like an educator, like a scholar that I am, for all our people can have it. It's nothing new, I can do, but live my life and be an example. But history and literature, I have to gather, compile, and divinely prepare it. And if I was in academia, I have to give credit to the original thought. So I'm telling you it ain't mine, just like the prophet is telling you it ain't mine. So when our own Negroes talk about, well, some original, nothing original. It's already done. When we talk about wisdom and science, that's why our prophet said, gather, compile, and divinely prepare. When it comes to science, when it comes to business, when it comes to debt and credit, I can't come up with nothing magical. All I can come up with the education of debt, debit, and credit. That's it. I ain't coming up with nothing new, but I'm making it plain and I'm compilating it and making it an easy read. But we are the only group of people that do this because a lot of our people are not educated and don't understand what we're doing. And we got to be okay with them. That's not our crowd. So yes, Noble Brian, that is very, very valuable to this Moorish community with the fez. That's why you see a lot of our Moors not wearing the fez. You would ask them more, they'd probably have a fez sitting on the mantle collecting dust because they scared, but they'll put a kufi on. Because the average Negro walking around in the world is all the thing they know about a Moor is that stuff on the internet, that factor fraud, seeing all the Moors doing all that sovereign citizen. They saw all that other company, and I'm just using this for speaking points. I don't care if you with it or not, because this is just my podcast. The rise of the Moors and then the Canaanland Moors and all that people that done got them caught up, and the USAR Moors that say they got this, and the people that got some AA2 badge and all this stuff. I don't have nothing to do with that. That's why people got a bad rap. And a lot of people like, well, and I start showing y'all what people respond to me because I used to be on YouTube a lot. And I stopped because our own people is stupid. One dude said, that's why I don't wear the fez. Because everybody, you can go on YouTube and see all these people in the fez doing this stupid stuff. Like them facts and fictions. He was like, more talk about they some damn sovereign citizens. I don't want nobody to know I'm more wear no fez and all that. I said, that's them, not me. You put a clean glass to a dirty glass. That's just like saying all Negroes is killers. No, the ones you know, because we're not a Negro. So I'm going to clean you up. And that's why a lot of people say they don't want to do this, identify that, because that's that YouTube stuff. Well, I'm not no YouTube guy. I use this. And so that's why I'm telling us we have to use this for a platform, because, man, people have been following me for a long time and know I've been saying the same thing for years, and we get caught up following. I'm not one of those people that's going to respect nobody. Just like Maso was saying. People have been doing this stuff for years, and it's the same old stuff. Sheik is not an entertainer. I'm not Usher on skates. I'm a teacher.
No, it's not, Sheik. I just want to say, like you said, we've been doing a lot of real things at BBT. We invested in land within 3 years. We got 10 acres of land. We come together. We've had meet and greets 3 years in a row. I mean, I don't see why anyone or like Seeker wouldn't want to be a part of this.
And considering that, you don't hear about Moors coming to meet annually, consistently, you know what I'm saying? As like you don't hear about other tribes doing that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them other tribes are almost like a figment of your imagination. If you don't see them on YouTube, you wouldn't see them.
Islam. You will see them at these so-called special gatherings where everybody all dressed up. It's just like you see a girl at the club or you see a dude at the club and think he right. You just saw him at the club. Everything on him might be on him and in his pocket. He might not change his drawers in 5 days. Got them basketball shorts on still for draws. Yeah. See, I get to talking real, make people disappear real quick. So we've been doing real things, and I'm glad Noble said that. Like, we have real land. People saw me before y'all started dealing with me. I have 40 acres. I showed y'all what we can do. I'm not one of these people that's try to fake my people, and y'all can look us up like Maso said. Look us up in Mojave, Arizona, and see who own that 10 acres, the Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple in school. We ain't done. We almost got this 40. That's where we put our back together. We own land. We do things. As a conglomerate, we own companies. Why would no more want to deal with us? And everybody be following all these frauds and say, I'm going to buy an acre for $7,500. And they don't even own the acres. And then you say you have your own tribe and you've been organized for all these years and you got to have all these outside people. Why? Because confusion. So you can say, I ain't got nothing to do with it, but you're supposed to be a nation. I thought you built it with your nation. Why you got to go outside and ask people fundraising and have these, no disrespect, because this is what they call them. This is what the nation call them, the pale Arabs and all these other people that have nothing to do with you. And then when it happens, like, well, who is this man? Who is this woman? Why you ain't dealing with the nation? We do things with our tribe first. We purchase it. And once we purchase it, the people that's showing the investment take on the assumption of risk. How? And show you that we already got the land because we already got a group of people. And we ain't even big like these people, my son. We ain't even big like all these people on YouTube. We ain't got thousands of followers and people so blind where they just sending money in. It was like, woo, woo, woo. He been saying that for a long time, but he hustled everybody out of 7,500. She said he finna have the McDonald farms. And he went to Home Depot and put a log cabin, a tool shed on there and got a whole bunch of hard hats and with some scissors and did a ribbon cutting and said, this is McDonald farmland. And y'all know we got land. We only can build on 60% of our land. We only can build on 60% of our land, and that's 10 acres. So you times that by whatever acres you're doing in that type of area. You only can build on that type of land. And then the contract and the permits, can that be a community where you're getting it at? See, all these variables got to be in place. And then you have to know if this organization really owns this land to break it down and sell parcels. Stop missing me with that. All these white people doing this. They always want to try like that white supremacy. Somebody got something against you. Fool, stop playing. Because my mufti on here, Lamarck Bey. My other mufti not on here, Malik Bey. Me and my muftis went and surveyed land. We went to northern Arizona. We went in the mountains and looked. And then we went all over. We ain't have a problem. Then we made a decision on 10 acres to show our tribe. This is what we can do with a small group. We ain't had no problem. Fezzed up, turbaned out. They want to take pictures with us. All Europeans in hee-haw land. So we don't have no fake testimonies. We a real brother. You got to start from somewhere. That's why I said a person that have a head and with the right body, we can do anything. And that's what we're showing. So if you are more, you just have to, it's okay to tell me you just don't like me. That's why I ain't dealing with you. And I'm okay. And say, I just like to deal with Jeff Bezos and give my money to Jeff Bezos. I don't give a damn about you, but I don't care. I feel better people telling me that. I feel better than people telling me like on Don't Drink Good Juice in the Hood when Bernie Mac was on there, when he was like, I don't like Oprah Winfrey black neck. I don't like Forrest Whitaker black neck. I don't like Oprah Winfrey black gums. I'm okay with somebody that's coming to me telling me, I don't like your big ass eyes. I don't like the way your teeth shining like diamonds. I don't like the way your Moorish head is sparkling like a noble. I'm okay with that. At least I know how you feel. At least I know how to deal with you. At least I'll be like, I understand that because you have a choice. But don't be talking about you deal with me and you like me and I go on your Instagram page, you hold all these books up small. I've got this from Amazon. Yeah, go to Amazon and get it. It's $500 on Amazon. Stupid nigga. I'm saying it just like that. It's a podcast. See, it's a pod. Oh, you'll go to a comedy show and watch somebody get up there and act. I'm gonna act like a preacher, and the Lord said this, and you'll get in the car and listen to wet ass coochie. This is my podcast. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Stop playing with me, people. They play it on the radio. And they want to play it so bad, they'll bleep out all the cuss words. Some wussy. They'll try some with some wussy. They'll do it all that. They'll bleep it all out just to program you. So I'm talking about, man, we should have a problem what we're doing if you were more today. Do any of my other movies got anything? Anybody? This is not about me. Like I said, this is just our first one. As we perfecting it, my muftis is going to be orating it and leading this teaching, the books they offer. I just wanted to jump on here and just talk to the people and show y'all what we have to offer. And as we continue to monetize our YouTube channel on Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School, every day you're going to see different things. My mufti Malik, he's our trainer. I'm a trainer as well. My noble Lamarck, he's going to do his own thing, some special stuff. Man, I'm Wing Chong and boxing trades. A lot of stuff we're going to have going on, podcasts, cooking channels. It's a lot that we have. Thank you. And so I just wanted to show people what we have to offer. And it's not about me. I want to say it's not about me. I don't want to be popular. I don't want notoriety. Look what notoriety consists of. I don't want to be known for things bad. I don't want that. Without y'all, it wouldn't be no BBT. And I'll just be a lonely soldier talking to squirrels.
I try not to laugh.
Because I minister to the squirrels. Because I love what I'm doing so much. I'm laughing, but I will. And my family, like, he's not lying. I minister to anybody. I told you I'll be at the store, a European lady like, oh my God, I say, man, I got time. I don't push nobody. If I was somewhere and they like, man, it's 1,000 people there, say, man, can I talk to you for everybody? I'm gonna talk to everybody before I leave. I guarantee you. If I say I'm gonna give everybody a book before I leave, at least I'm gonna make sure everybody get it, because that's me. It ain't about me. It ain't about me. I'm not an entertainer. I want nobody to pay me because you think I'm glorious. I already know I'm glorious. I'm my mom and my daddy's son. My empress already told me I'm fine. So I don't need nobody else. What we need to do is build something. We don't need to be talking about a whole bunch of nationality order day. Okay, we get that. Everybody don't understand this. That's great. But what are we going to do? Are we going to continue to build, or are we going to be arguing with people, with our own people? The Hebrew Israelite, the black Moor, the black Muslim, the black Mason, the black Christian, the black Hebrew Israelite, the Nuwabi and all that. I don't want to do that. And that ain't my energy. We the only ones that do that. We the only group of people that's doing that. And Islam ain't nothing but catechism.
So, I was gonna say all you gotta do is go into these signs and show the synchronicity.
And so that's what I want to show. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Solomon.
I was just saying, boom. That's all it takes, really. I mean, it ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? It's all outside.
Just like my noble Solomon. My noble Solomon come from a place. We come from love and experience. We are melanated people. So we were always looking for things. Everybody knows this more science became popular in the last 10 and whatever years. And then when they say, no disrespect, when they say Todd, Tariq Bey and all this, and Sir Duke and all this, and all these people on Instagram, that's fine. I get that. But a teacher is a teacher. I don't care if you go to University of Michigan. I don't care if you go to Arkansas University. I don't care if you go to Grambling. Man, you're going to have a good teacher if you got a good teacher that help you get there. It's not only one good teacher. This is not notoriety. And most of them not teachers. Because if you're a teacher, if you're a scholar, where your scholarship from? And it can't be from no sovereign from Hawaii University. That's all I'm saying.
When you did look it up.
What, Noble? They degree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that CM Bay, that clock, that Zodiac law, all that, and everybody thought he wasn't no governor. I mean, he wasn't no law governor. And hell, Nas' album is in the Library of Congress. That wasn't no law. And then it ain't in there anymore. And then he said he got these degrees from there. But if you look it up, people say, well, that was a long time ago. And I said, see, y'all got to stop that. Y'all got to stop making excuses for our own people. If you say you got a degree from this place, how can I look up people during that time and pull up the whole goddamn old yearbook and you're not there? You're not there. I bet you can pull up the yearbook of Clear University. What was that? What year was that? Maybe 2014, 13, and pull up Khari Goodman Bey. I bet you I'll pop up. Pull up Grand Canyon University, do a master's degree at Grand Canyon University out here, Khari Goodman Bey. I bet you I'll pop up. I bet you I'll pop up. If you do your research. But see, we know a lot of Negroes not going to do the research, so we'll lie to our own people, but they ain't going to lie to no European. And then when a person do the research, be like, man, you lied. You don't got no real degree. First you say you got a degree in marketing and advertising. Then you say you got a master's degree in Christian education. So you got 2 master's degrees? That don't even make sense. Like I told a girl one day, she talked about, well, I got 2 bachelor degrees. I said, shut up, bro, talking to me. And I'm saying it like this. I said, what person gonna get 2 bachelor degrees? You gonna get a bachelor degree and a master's degree. Shut up. I got 2 associate degrees. Shut up. I told this is my podcast. We like all the other stuff when people, we like these Moorish TV shows when they on there rapping, old ass men on there rapping and shit, talking about somebody else to do, well, his stuff ain't no real museum, it's a club. So what? If that's what them people doing, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You should be doing your thing. You say you a teacher, teach, nigga. Or you mad? You calling that nigga back because he in a Bentley riding to Cali with his hair all glossy. You mad? If you scam somebody, that's on you and your people. I ain't no scammer. Because if I want any of that, I can get it on my own from no scam. Period. And this is what I'll be telling us. We got to get out of that, man. We got to get out of that. We got to start, like I said, I gave y'all a book preview. This is my part. On here on our channel, we're going to be talking live, but it's going to be systematic because it's not going to be me on here anymore with the book. It's going to be my muftis. So I want y'all to get used to seeing my muftis and seeing their faces because they're going to be presenting things and taking a lot of things that I've done on my own, and they're monetizing it. Because this is what I asked Allah for. Brothers and a sisterhood. I have a vision. I have something that I can show people, and all my muftis know what I'm talking about is real. And so it's not about me. And so we got to start talking about things in real life. We should not be going into the so-called 2023, whatever calendar you call it. Damn it, it's 2023 to the rest of the world. So we shouldn't be going in 2023 doing the same, following this dumb stuff. I'm finna nationalize myself. I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm about to expatriate from the de facto government. I need to do a status correction. We finna override this de facto government. You shouldn't be doing none of that. You shouldn't be filing no fake taxes. You should be doing none of that. You should be clean from all that. You should be here to learn, educate yourself, work out, get literature, build with some Moors, give donation, get a tax and receipt, and understand about that. Because if you don't have no charitable deductions that you love to donate to, you're giving all your money to Uncle Sam. And Uncle Sam is nothing but a private banking system. Go ask your tax preparer. Go ask your tax preparer. They can be like, you don't have no deductions. If you in California, they can be like, yeah, you can give 60% to your religious or scientific organization of your choice. So if you owe Uncle Sam, say if you're making $1 million each year and you owe Uncle Sam $100,000 and you giving Uncle Sam the whole $100,000, you the fool. Your tax preparer is like, yeah, you can give 60% of that to your organization. So you telling me I can give 60,000 to my organization and 40 to Uncle Sam? Yeah, but really you can give all of it to it, but you don't know how it works because all rich people and politicians, they have nonprofit organizations. That's why I said I'll never die poor and broke. I do too much work. And once again, I love my tribe. I love y'all. And everything I want for myself, I want for y'all and the general public that's on here. We have a gift and we have something to provide for the people. Please support MorrisHaberdasher.com. Please support MyPDFBooks.com. Please subscribe to our Temple and School YouTube channel, which is Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School. And check out our school website. It's bbtsciencetemple.com. And the last tool I tell y'all, man, we have a guy, one of our muftis, Alonzo Wright Bay, that does all our graphic design and everything. And as we start monetizing our channels, you're going to see this. So once again, man, I give y'all love and honor. Do my muftis have anything?
Once again, I just want to say gratitude, Sheik, for the love, you know what I'm saying, for spreading the love, you know what I'm saying, for everything you done since we've known you. So that's just coming from me, coming from my heart. I just want to say gratitude.
Man, nobody give you gratitude for just open up your heart for me to be your brother and a big brother, and for you to be a brother to me. For you to be my confidant as men would do. We don't have that a lot. We take so much on ourselves because we have to be that love on condition. And we don't have, a lot of men don't have this cipher where they can decompress and talk to brothers that really love each other and talk about all the good ideas. And we do it because we have a business team and nothing is stupid if our heart is pure. So I give you honor, Noble, for accepting me and your heart and your family and accepting me as your sheep and your brother. I give you honor and love from my heart, Noble.
Islam.
So,
real quickly, I wanted to say, first of all, gratitude, Sheik. I think I'm sure we all have many stories and just, lessons about life. And so thank you for pushing us and inspiring us to be better than we probably wanted to be at some point in time. When we came across you. And so for all those that are on YouTube, apologies for getting to you, late. We did get to you. We've been going on YouTube probably more than 20 minutes now. That's been an accomplishment. we do better. So, you know, if you want to grow, if you're okay with being held accountable, which I know that ain't something that we really like. We probably a lot of us fight, but if you really want to try to build something, I can assure you it'll be worth it.
Gratitude.
To come rock with us.
Islam.
So, gratitude.
And we working in progress, like Noble Lamarck just said. All the stuff that we're doing all this in-house. As we're going, we're learning. So we a testimony. So we can reach back and we can teach our brothers and sisters that might want to do their own podcast. And people say, oh, I'm going to do this and charge you all these amounts of dollars. I'm going to help you get your EIN and do all this. We know how to do all that. We can help you set up your podcast, you know, the right way to do what you want to do. It ain't about, we have a skill set. We are the skill center. We can help you. We can assist you. And we have a value. And that's what this is about. So I give you gratitude, Noble Barclay, man, accepting me in your house with your family and your daughter. And as we continue to grow and learn with each other, man, and I'm in it for the long haul. And I like I told y'all from the beginning, I asked Allah for this, asked my Empress, I asked Allah for a brotherhood. I said, if so-called Jesus only got 12, give me 12 and watch the work we do. We can do the same work at 12,000 if our heart's pure. We can do the work. All the stuff that these people are talking about and doing this, we already doing it. And we're going to do much, much more. We getting ready to have our 4th annual Moorish Ball, and we had it with our own people, not no other body visitors out here in resorts. So once again, I give you all gratitude, man, and be proud of who we are. And when people say, no, I'm not nobody else's teacher. I'm your teacher. I'm not nobody else's sheik. I'm your sheik. I'm not nobody else's brother. I'm your brother. Your mother is your mother. Your wife ain't your mother. Your mother is your mother. So I don't care about nobody saying, oh, I'm not they sheik. No, I'm not. Don't want to be. I'm my mufti sheik. A sheik is a leader and a guide of a small group of men. That's what I have. The rest of the life, I'm a real teacher in real life. I can teach a room full of Europeans like I do. All my lectures on college, there don't be no brothers there. Why do I care? That's why I'm saying I'm okay with not having a lot of followers. We're going to show the world what we can do with a tittle of so-called internet followers and what we do, and show what we do in real life. And everybody can look back, like Lamarck said, we've been doing this for a long time. And I'm on my personal YouTube channel. People been following me for a long time, Lamarck. Just like y'all been following me for a long time, and y'all been my brothers and muftis and noble muftis for 4 years. So if that's the case, y'all got to imagine how long other people been following me and been around. Almost 10 years. Yes. And men have unprotected sex in the first night before they deal with a real sheik. That's where I'll be laughing, a real map and guide. Because people have been following me for over 10 years. If y'all been my brothers for 4 years, think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, really think about it. It's like, man, people get married sooner than that. Y'all, we going on 4 years, so imagine how many other people that ain't brothers and sisters that have been following me for years. Like the one dude said, man, I've been following you for 10 years. Everybody don't know who you are. You from Flint, Michigan, ain't you? They don't know you used to be at some correctional facility. I was locked up with your boy Dirty, your little cousin. Look it up. He was like, your cousin was Dirty, West Pat. He was like, remember you came in there and married him? He was like, bro, I was there. He was locked up in a prison out in North Carolina, hit me up. He was like, bro, I remember you. He was like, bro, I remember you, hit me up. He was like, ain't Dirty your cousin? He was like, yep. He was like, you remember you came to Thumb Correctional Facility and married your cousin? I said, yeah. He was like, that was everybody looking through the mirror, asking Dirty who that was. He was like, that's his brother. I'm telling you, man, I got history of doing this. It don't matter what color. It don't matter. I've done this. And then people used to look me up on American Marriage Ministries. This how goofy Negroes are. I used to get emails, oh man, you marrying people? I said, I'll marry anybody that want to get married. This ain't no black and white thing. If you want to go get a marriage license, I'm a Moor. If I told you, and just like Noble Drew Ali told them Negroes, if you don't want to listen to me, go get a marriage license. I'm not going to let nobody mess up my bag. I teach my people this. We do our own thing in our own union. The ceremony, we do the ceremony. We don't have to do no third party contract with nobody. If you don't know that, then that's on you. You ain't part of my tribe. But if that's what you want to do, I ain't got to teach you nothing. Or like I'm going to tell a misnomer black person or African-American, hey, man, you know you should get a marriage license. And they done look me up on the American Marriage Ministry and say, hey, bro, I saw you on there. You say you got speakers, you all this, you put on your towel, you do all this. You want me to do your wedding? No, man. Or you a black man, you know, no, I'm a Moorish American. And you should, man, you got to be nuts. I'm telling you in your face to any goofy Negro, because this was happened. Ask my Empress. My Empress would be like, my Empress didn't believe me all the stuff I used to get from niggas and Moors. I stopped. I said, man, I don't have no passion teaching no more. Never again in life. I never mess up my profession. Here it is. I'm flying to Vegas, marrying all different people, military people and all that. Oh, you're more. I wouldn't be marrying people. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You want to get a marriage license and go get married? You want me to do the ceremony? You getting the license ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm only doing the ceremony. Smart guy. Before you get married, if you go to Vegas, you're going to go right to the county clerk and get your marriage license. I'm just doing the ceremony. If you want to go to Vegas and have goddamn Elvis wedding. Smart guy.
As long as that's what you want to do, is your wedding.
And that's what I'll be telling these idiots. But see, Moors, they'll mess up their own profession. Oh, aren't you a sheik? Yeah, I'm a sheik, fool. Yeah. What else you want to say?
Divine minister in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a profession. Oh, so if I grew up in Vegas and I say, man, I'm on Vegas, I'm a real minister, I'm a real sheik. And I say, hey, man, people say, hey, man, you do our union, you got all the speakers and everything. We just want a regular union. I don't want no Vegas wedding. I won't do all this. You got everything. You got a damn SUV. You pick us up from the goddamn airport, bring us to your little venue, take all the pictures and have the little catering thing and all that. And I'm not going to do that and do your union. You crazy. If a Moor want to do the union and say, hey, man, I want to have a Moorish wedding. I don't want to get no marriage license. Can we do the union with you? You have to be part of my tribe to do that. And my tribe have to be the witness as like a notary of the public. Like, that'll be that. But anybody that want to get married, yes. I don't tell nobody what to do. It's like if somebody said, you'll cut a European hair. No, I won't. No, I'm a Moor. No, I'm not. I'm not going to cut. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm a Moor. Ooh, I don't only cut Moor heads. I'll be the poorest Moor in the world like the most of these niggas that's broke as shit.
But see, the thing about it, if a person did do that, it's probably because they don't have the skills to do it.
Thank you. So this is what I want to be saying, man, why I speak like this and why I talk like that, man, because I've been doing this and I'm not one of those that only can deal with my community, which I'm telling y'all. Like you said, I've been doing this for a while. People have been following me for years. What's the problem? You know what the problem is? Because this is like entertainment. I'm telling you, I'll show y'all everything. They talk about all these other people. I'm going to say these names. Taj, Tariq Bey, all this. I'm saying it. This is my channel. We got to stop acting like we don't know. I don't hate nobody. I don't have a dog in a fight. But if anything that I taught that'll get you locked up and get you killed, I need to digress. And I can stand on my 2 feet and say nothing I taught got nobody in trouble. I ain't confused nobody. I never said I'm some Moorish American consulate and I can nationalize you and there's some such thing as some Moorish or some MAC number. I never did no clown stuff like that. I never said I could nationalize you. I never tell you from the de facto government, all that. None of that stuff. So if we understand all that, where do we get all this stuff from? Where do we get all this stuff from? And that's what I've been saying. Be real. It's only coming from one source. And then it's regurgitated in the cronies. No disrespect. Y'all, everybody, RV Bay Publishing don't want to talk about it. Oh, I claim my nationality through RV Bay Publishing. Really? You claim your nationality through RV Bay Publishing. Tell me how you've done that. Tell me. You can't even explain it. And this is not hate. This is not hate. I'm explaining something because we won't talk about this stuff. If it's put out there on the internet, so RV Bay, then they say, well, this not this not that. Or this is not your nationality and this not is your understanding. Man, please. Well, so you telling me you and a bald head man, Shalimar Bey, didn't come and say y'all Moorish American conflict and having people signing like y'all nationalizing people? Y'all didn't do that? And we're going to sit up here and say, well, all the good work they done. That's what we do. And we not right. And I'm not talking about anybody. I don't care. It's just like if you had an old uncle in your family and he molested all the girls in the family, y'all know about it. And then now he old and everybody find out and y'all say, well, he old. You know what I'm going to do, sis? You already know I'm whipping that ass, don't you? So I don't give a shit how old you are. I hope you better not be too old enough. If I bust you in your head, you won't die. And I'm turning myself in. I told you anything I do, I'm willing to lay my life down. I don't care anything I do, I'm willing to lay my life down. I feel that passionate about anything. So if I got enough balls to do that, I know the repercussion of what I'm doing. I don't need no trial. What you do? Man, I whipped my crazy ass Uncle Al for messing with all my cousins and my sister and them. Damn near killed him, choked him out. His tongue hanging out his mouth like a cow. Can't even pull his tongue back in his head. Every time he walk out, his tongue hanging like that. You ever seen them people on that smack contest and you see that dude and his face stuck like that and it's all swole? That's how my uncle or cousin face gonna look. effed up for life. And every time he look at me, he gonna think about me. It's gonna be like on Friday when the damn food so good you smack your mama. Every time you see me, oh shit, you think I'm finna knock your ass out. That's how passionate I am about what I do. I don't care. I stand with a bullhorn. Ain't nobody arrested no more. With more is getting arrested and kidnapped. Man, that's that nigga talk. Where ain't nobody getting kidnapped? You riding with a license, with no license, with a whole bunch of stack of papers. Talk about you some foreign diplomat. So as I close, man, I hope everybody be clear. I hope everybody have a good day. Please, we cannot allow people in our community to keep bearing us down. We cannot do that and blame it on the misnomer white man and blame it on white supremacy. If you understand, don't nobody have no supremacy over you. What is white supremacy? If they say no such thing as white and all that, we understand language, so it's no supremacy. There's no white supremacy. It can't be. So we got to stop using that as the speaking point. Today, talk about the white man of this. We got to stop that. And that's what all they using. All these religious people saying a black thing or a white thing. I'm a black Hebrew Israelite. We the black Jews. Why this can't be an Israelite? We ain't got nothing to do with black. Why this can't be a Moor? Why this can't be a Christian? Why this can't be a Muslim? Why you got to put dead black in front of it? I don't want to have that discussion no more. I'm not with that. I'm not with that gangster more stuff. I'm not with that scam more stuff. I'm not with none of that. I'm with righteousness and showing people what this more science is about. And more science is knowledge, order, rhythm, astronomy, astrology, and nature. It's not me coming up with a whole bunch of books. Do y'all know the secret treaty of Verona? Ooh. Do y'all let me talk about this treaty that happened in 15, in not even 15, 101. Oh, let me tell you about this treaty in 101. And so we finna have lecture, we finna give money, somebody talking about a whole bunch of stuff. You're gonna be like, what in the cock doing this got to do with anything? But everybody gonna be in comments, ooh, did you get that? It was deep. It was deep. Okay, well, let me see you apply that. None of that shit is deep. This shit been going on forever, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. But I am, and I don't care, and I don't wanna be nobody's friend. All this shit is regurgitated. All that old stuff, them treaties, all that stuff, talk about this, that, and the other, that these people talking about, oh, we finna go to this conference and all this. What the hell they talking about? Let's build. I don't play with Legos. So what we about to build? We ain't doing enough for no kids. If you've been doing this for 20, 30 years, let me see your infrastructure. Let me see your school. Let me see your temple. All your shit is internet. You don't have no goddamn tribe. You ain't no teacher. You got this is some lady doing your shit. This is all internet. So you not a teacher. This is everybody on the internet. This is my grand sheik. You ain't no grand sheik. Well, show your ID from the temple. Because I can show my ID from the Moorish Science Temple of America. I don't care if nobody don't like me. Don't give a shit. That's why I created my own school. To show you ain't got to go through the rhetoric. Because I can tell you all the record of the temple, all the cronies about the temple, all the ones that went to prison. I can show you them raggedy temples that look like crack houses. I can show you all them sheiks that did fake taxes. I can show you those sheiks that's lying about a 10-10-9-9. I can show you all that poor stuff. I can show you all this stuff that it ain't no trust fund at the end of the rainbow. Only thing that the Moorish Science Temple ever owned was the old Moorish Science Temple in Chicago, and it's abandoned. Tell me I'm lying. You can't. You can't. And then I can show you all these. I can right now. We can go on the map. And right now in Chicago, and I can show you all these temples in Chicago, and in a span of a couple miles. And you telling me all these niggas will be acting like, oh, we don't know each other. So how can y'all have all these temples in Chicago? Y'all is the stupidest niggas. And I'm saying it like this because these ain't Moors. That don't make sense. So y'all know y'all not gonna do a conglomerate. Y'all don't have no grand national this. So you got 5, 7, 8, 10 Moorish Science temples of so-called America in Chicago, and none of y'all know each other. None of y'all doing no work together. All y'all want to have these small little crack house organizations, or somebody have one big, like in Atlanta. You got one more. He got a nice little temple. Then everybody else got their little small little groups. I said this is stupid. That's why there ain't gonna never be nothing. That's why I tell people, look. Just like TD Jakes is partnering with who? Wells Fargo or the Bank of America? Come on, I'm telling you, I know everything. I've told y'all this has been happening forever. If I tell y'all, if I show both hands, I'll show y'all this has been happening for 20 years. He partnered with this to talk about build some development. Man, dude, I don't need to do none of that. I need to have my own land, do this for my own people. I don't need to have a real estate and no bank. Don't y'all know all the stipulations it's finna come with? I'm telling you, I know how this shit go. If I'm a pastor and I've been making all this money for years, taxes and money, I got this jet, I got all this. There go all your money to do what you want to do, but you want to partner up with a bank. Man, that's why I said the sucker shit and want to start borrowing. But let's look how much money you got. You already got $1 billion. You taxes in for the federal government, religious, charitable, scientific, and all that. Why you got to partner with a bank? Why? Tell me why. I don't know why, but that's what we do because we don't have no ownership. Then they fire your ass, just like they fired Don Lemon. Just like everybody get fired. I'm talking about CNN. Look at all the misnomer black hosts that was on CNN. Fire, 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 fire. Your black ass ain't got nothing going on. Once we use you up, you done. You got nothing going on. Out of here. Look at all them have they shows on all this. Then you don't see the trick play coming? When you have your own show and you host it, now you a host, fire you when we done with you. Are y'all listening to me?
It's gone.
So I'm not on here. You say what? Go ahead, Noble.
I was gonna say what killed me is like they sit up there and cry as if like, you know what I'm saying, and then you go down national TV. Like what you crying for?
Yes.
You know, kind of, so, like you that much of a sucker.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Solomon, when I talk about content, like I told y'all, like how I break things down and I get paid to teach this, and I do it on college campus and other people on the college, they model this. When I talk about podcasts. Before YouTube, don't y'all remember what's his name? The European. Come on, man. He had a talk show host. And he had the little dwarf dude on there. Come on, somebody gonna say it. Come on, y'all. Howard Stern. Howard Stern. Everybody heard of Howard Stern?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So, okay. So, follow me. I told y'all, man, I interviewed people a long time ago. They were like, man, you're going to be brewing everything you do. I don't care about how nobody feel about nobody. I do business. All of them Masons. I'm 99 degrees. So, when I come, they hold demeanor change. But make a long story short. Okay, before you had YouTube, all this, it was radio. Before he was on that, whatever you had to pay for on the radio, OnStar, whatever, he had his own little show. So, what I'm saying, all of it, he got paid for his vocal podcast. So when you got visual, that's a whole nother bag. Yeah. And when I broke this down about contracts, they was like, oh man. They were like, man, you can just teach our children. I said, no, I'm gonna teach this to the regular people for small donations. And now I got my own tribe and family. I'm just gonna teach this to my people. You monetize yourself. Like I told y'all, my YouTube channel, I got over 3,000 some followers, over 4,000 hours of talk time. They want to monetize me. I keep saying no. Why? Because once we figure this out, we're going to be monetizing ourselves because we got enough businesses. Just like here it is, you got all these urban channels like, and I'm just using people for speaking points. Like, what's my man them show? They knew Gilly the Kid and his cousin. And all these new podcasts. I forget the name of their podcast show. Anybody know the name of it?
I don't know the name, but I know what you're talking about.
I know who did it.
Okay, so watch this. And so start doing some research. They be having sponsors because they monetize. See who companies is monetizing them. See what it is. It's awesome. Goddamn, what that stuff be? Some erectile dysfunction. It'd be a whole bunch of bullshit. Or it ain't no scholars, no books or nothing. And then they have all these people on there with these fake ass Forex people talking out the side of their mouth real fast. So you telling me can do this? That's tax fraud. That's all this fraud. They talk all fast. I said, that's all fraud. You can go to your job right now and tell them you don't want to be a regular worker. You want to be a contract worker. This job ain't a contract job. Smart guy, you got to have contract license. You just not, see, people just be talking shit and we be like, ooh, they saying something. Go to your job right now. You work at Amazon. Say, I want to be a contractor unless you ain't no already contractor. And they say they want to hire you hourly. Fool, read the contract that you read. You hired as an hourly worker. You ain't hired as no contractor. You can't go in there and say, I want to be a contractor. If they ain't hiring for this position as a contractor, how you going to make it up? Like, we are stupid. Like, literally, y'all, we stupid. That's why I said people like, man, Sheik, you should have a podcast just talking. And because people need to hear you. He was like, everybody know you righteous and all that, and you teach that, but tell the people what's really going on in the world. Like, we need to hear this. Everybody got their more science off the internet. And everybody know they was following a certain person talking about all that stuff, talking about give up your license and all that. Y'all know it. Where did it come from? Where did everybody talk about, oh, I don't got to have my license no more, and I got to get this stack of paper, and I'm some foreign national? Where did it come from? Don't nobody want to say nothing. You know where it came from. I bet you everybody on Instagram and everybody will say the same name. I bet you they would. And then they act like, ooh, you talk about somebody. I bet you everybody will say the same person. I bet you they was. Where did that come from? I bet you everybody will say the same name. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. So if that's the case, who the fuck you scared of?
The only person I ever heard really speak about it like that was Ty Street Baby.
Dean.
And then after that, I heard the young dude, I don't know his name, but the guys who got flipped.
And it ain't no hate. All that USAR, all that, he's the consulate of Morocco. How you the consulate of Morocco in Massachusetts with felonies? And then when you pull up like you somebody in your G.I. Joe outfit, the police like, hold on, they slam you on the head and you got all these cases. I don't know how much time you're gonna get. Look them up. I know these people real name. Look them up. So why the consulate general of Morocco sitting in jail? I showed y'all the USC codes. I told y'all that's a federal crime, a crime impersonating a foreign nation. That's a felony. I showed y'all all this. Like, what is wrong with us? Like literally, man, this more stuff need to stop. This sovereign citizen stuff need to stop. That's why I'm saying this. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about those more here. I call on the highway. Everybody just, but everybody on here, they doing it right. They fight for our rights. How the fuck somebody fight for your rights and your rights is already in the Constitution? And you just defend the Constitution. So how somebody fighting for your rights talk about they finna go here and do some fucking training and all of it set up and they pull over and everybody jump out and run. And the dude on there that went to jail for jumping bail, get on there and tell every fucking thing. It's on YouTube. But he telling everything with the fake ass consulate general of Morocco, the one that got his head bust on the side of the road and went to jail. So you just told everything about your case. So if I'm the prosecuting attorney, you know what? I got information. You know what? Just like on Minister Society, you know you done fucked up, don't you? You know you done fucked up, don't you? What you mean, man? Put the tape in. Put the tape in, nigga. And it's like when them suckers want a deal and they done had them pop them pills. Oh, you ain't doing that? Put the tape in when you was ass naked and Big Dick Bubba was hollering at you. Yeah. Excuse my candor. This is my channel. Put the tape in. You on the internet telling your whole crime. You think they ain't finna use this in court? You think you at some court with the Moroccan consul general, they ask you everything, it's recorded. Everything. They got all information for the case. You done the work for the prosecuting attorney. You done the work. It's a wrap. And you mad. How? And I can show you all this shit. You just feed it on the platter. I can go show you right on YouTube. The brother that said he was a truck driver, said he makes $5,000 a week. So that's 20 bands a month. That's 250 grand. That's $250,000 a year. And he said, I gave all that up to follow this. I didn't know what we was going to do. We were going to buy some land and just figure it out when we get there and blah, 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 blah. Listen to the dude. He got it on YouTube. If they took it off, I still got it. You can listen to him tell the whole thing. They might have took it off, but see, they not, because they're going to want to show the world how stupid these people are. That's why all these people got pocket watchers and fact and fraud, because they're going to show the world how stupid these fake sovereign citizens are. This ain't me. You can look this stuff up and look at it and be like, well, damn, he is on YouTube and he talk about just the consulate general, and listen to how this dude talk. That's why I be saying these men is retarded. Listen to how this man talking, and he done put his family in risk and his life in risk for all this shit. And then he said, yeah, we was tricked. If I knew what I know now. He was scared. Like, come on, dude. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. And we're not going to play no game today. And so once again, I give you all gratitude, even though I was freestyling, talking to the people. But as we start to do our channels, it's going to be specific for our muftis to do our thing. This message can be deleted. We don't have to upload it. When you go in there, just delete it. But y'all know once my muftis start scheduling our teachings, you can jump on here for our book previews. And my noble muftis are going to be running that whole thing. So please tune in to them, y'all. Please show them some love as we build in our channel. Please log in to as we working out and see our workouts. We do everything as a family. You don't have to get caught up in no fraudulent stuff. The BBT Science Temple and School is right here. I'm going to have a platform where I just open up for Q&As because my Mufti Maso put something to me. He was like, Sheikh, a lot of people got questions. And all that sovereign citizen stuff and expatriating from the de facto government and that 101099 and that 8822 number, you can illuminate that in 20, 30 seconds. You can show them that your freedom is not connected to blackness. I can show you the Declaration of Human Rights. I can show you the religious rights of indigenous people. I can show you the House Joint Resolution 75. I can show you the SM 181 form pertaining to nationality. I can show you black was not even used to describe ethnicity in the first century. So how can somebody say that your freedom is connected to blackness? And we know in science and the law, black is death. That's civil mortis. And we know since 1853, it was illegal to be Negro, black, and colored because those are synonymous to slave. Look up the Spencer and Dungy case with Abraham Lincoln before he was the president. He was a lawyer and he defended the Moor in court. Research what I'm telling you. And then research the Dred Scott Law. It was never abolished. Research the Wilmington white man's constitution. And then we can start having a conversation on what's right and what's not, and why are people steady talking about nothing. And I can illuminate everything in less than an hour when it's talking about what does our freedom connect to. We can proclaim, declare, and have due process just like everybody else. They talk about the $5 Indians or the $5 Indians did this, and they may think the same thing we can do. But if y'all know and I know, in 2012, it's already been done. And you look up in Atlanta, all these places, all my movies can show this, that the mayor signed the proclamation, the declaration about who we are in 2012. So is that the case, as I'm going to be promulgating and if I'm going to be pushing when I go back home, is to update it in my city of Flint, Michigan. I showed y'all the Moorish. If people don't understand what this Moorish Science Temple and school is, Empress and Sus, is historic, then y'all see me taking pictures in front of the Moorish Science Temple of America in my city of Flint, Michigan on Martin Luther King Avenue. Man, when I took my Empress here, she was like, babe, this been here ever since I was a kid. Everybody know what you talking about. The Moorish Science Temple of America, Temple 19, been in our city of Flint, Michigan on Martin Luther King Avenue across the street from Gundry School before I was born. And them Negroes don't do nothing with it. As soon as it go up for foreclose, I'm saying it like this because I know how Negroes do that's not organized. I'm buying it. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to go right down to the land bank in the city of Flint, to the city hall, and I'm going to buy the damn Moorish Science Temple of America, and I'm turning to the Burning Bush Tabernacle Science Temple and School. I'm prophesizing. I'm telling you because I already know how I go. It ain't nothing but a building. It don't even be open. I just told y'all, pull it up when you get a chance. When y'all get a chance, all my Moors on here, pull up the Moorish Science Temple of America in Flint, Michigan on Martin Luther King Avenue. Only thing them Negroes do is go and cut the grass. They be in and there and out. How the hell the Moorish Science Temple of America, Temple number 19 in Flint, Michigan, and I'm from Flint, and all the Moors in the city of Flint be like, Sheik, don't you know if the Temple on Martin Luther King Avenue, the only person I saw there was you, and they don't even be open. I know. See, this is real talk. So I'm telling y'all, it's unorganized. Everything is unorganized. Everything. And so we're here to clean it up. And you don't have to be a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America to be a Moor. You were the Moor before that. Noble Drew Ali ain't the first Moor. You had Deuce Muhammad Ali. You had Abdul Hamid Solomon. So our prophet was inspired. You trying to tell me our prophet was inspired by Moors before him? Look up Deuce Muhammad Ali with the fez on. He before our prophet. Look up Abdul Hamid Solomon. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop playing with me. This is not Crips and Bloods. We are not gang banging. This ain't Paru. This ain't Cuz. This ain't Blood. This ain't no goddamn Mexican posse. This is the Uniting of Asia. Y'all with me? And if you with me, man, I'm with you to the end. And I love y'all, man. So with that being said, man, gratitude once again, nobles. Gratitude that we're clean. Gratitude, wear your turban and your fez with pride. If you don't understand about the fez and the turban, we have the literature. We've gathered it, compiled, and divinely prepared everything for you. And any books that you want, we have it. We print it and bind expensive books. And any cheap books, if you get the expensive books printed and bind it for us, we'll give you the PDF for free. I promise y'all. So once again, as we start monetizing our page and perfecting what we're doing, and all my nobles is building the platform, please tune in to our Temple School, schedule a series, whatever is going on. And please watch us grow and be a part of this growth. I love you. Peace, light, and illumination. Any questions, Morris?
Just gratitude once again. Gratitude. So she.
You said that? But I give gratitude. Oh, yep. I give gratitude to y'all as well, man. And once again, people, please, we work out, subscribe, check out our Temple and School YouTube page, check out our MorrisHaberdasher.com, check out mypdfbooks.com, and any books that y'all saw that we showed, our muftis will print and bind them. And you get a tax-exempt receipt. So once again, man, I'm excited for the future, and we don't have to be criminals. We don't have to be shade artists. We don't have to be doing nothing to defraud our own people. We don't have to do any Ponzi schemes. We have to be righteous and provide a service for the people. And if we do that, we will always be here, because it never was a time when man was not. And we don't have to keep reinventing ourselves. All we have to do is keep building and keep growing and provide for the people and provide for God's people. And God's people is all, I call it the Neapolitan, all religions, if you understand it. Namaste, man. You know, peace. Peace. We love everybody. And if you don't have love, we don't love you, but we still wish you peace. But what we do, we operate in love. And love is an action word. And I love you just like Christ loved the church. Any questions? If not, we out of here, man. And I say that in a way, I love you, for all my non-religious people. Islam? Get some literature, y'all. Get some literature. Let's keep pushing it. We are great. We are powerful. We are the question and the answer. We are the question and the answer. We don't have to bring nobody in our contract. We are the contracts. We write our own contracts, and we do business with each other. I love y'all, and peace.